Are you serious?
That's serious. And here we go. It's game one with an asterisk. Between the breeze and the smoke, we will conclude the original game one following this game with as much daylight as we have left. Dirt, broadcast booth, etc. Brought to you by Powerade, Gray, Reagan. I just did this, but unfortunately I forgot to press start. So we're redoing the intro, and we will once again go through the smoke lineup. Jefferson, the second baseman, leads off with Goodnight, the center fielder, batting second. Morgan Howe is in left, hitting third. Kaylee Harding, the first baseman, bats fourth. Taylor Kraft, the DP, is in the five hole. Jasmine Jackson, right field in the sixth spot, with Tessa Malulu, the third baseman, batting seventh. Reese Hunter, the catcher, bats eighth. And Coco Woolley, the shortstop, is batting ninth. They are facing Lena Elkins in the circle. And here we go. Ball one to Jefferson, off and running here at IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. Had a really good intro, and no one heard it. Jefferson hitting .353, 12 of 34, 7 RBIs, 2 homers, a triple, and 2 doubles. Is a toasty one here in Bradenton, as per tradition, because it's summer and we're in Florida. The 1-1 is through the middle, past Newteal, and there's a single for Jefferson. Defense looks like this for the Breeze. A little bit of a shakeup. Gross is in left, Evans in center, Grossenbacher in right, Purser at third, Prangy at short, Newteal at second, Treeweiler at first, and Desideria behind the plate. And here is Dallas Goodnight. Takes the outside for ball one. Goodnight is hitting .435, 10 of 23, 6 RBIs, a homer, a double, and 10 runs. Oh, and just misses, 2-0. Three now. On deck is Morgan Howe, who is piping hot here in this series. And I believe also, because we're right next to the on-deck circle, wearing a personalized belt. I'll have to ask Morgan about that after. Bunted foul. Full count on the classic bunt and run. Seen that a time or two in my Alabama days. Payoff. Missed. Ball four. And just like that, 2 on, nobody out for Morgan Howe. .414 average for the former Arizona State Sun Devil. 12 of 29 with 10 RBIs. Home run and 4 doubles for Howe. Changeup misses low, 1-0. And Desideria will go have a word with Elkins. So anyway, glad that you're here. Gray Robertson, SC Network Plus, Softball America, CTSN, alongside Conference USA Preseason Player of the Year, Reagan Marchant. Second team all conference this year? Oh, first team. Okay, well, nothing this year. Well, we'll work on that. There's still time. 5 for 5. Shout out. The 1-0 is low. Good block by Desideria. 2-0. That is playable for Desiderio and just out of reach. 2-2. Heck of an effort by Desiderio. By, and that is gone. And it's a 3-run homer for Morgan Howe to put the Smoke on the board here in the first. That is the second home run for Morgan Howe this season. And in steps Kaylee Harding, the graduate of Florida State, batting .458, 11 of 24 with 6 RBIs, and one of each homer, triple, double. Also 8 runs scored. Strike one from Elkins. That is hit out to right, and that'll drop in front of Grossenbacher. We just couldn't quite, I think, make up enough ground to make a effort on it. And still nobody gone for Taylor Krapp, the Minnesota graduate. Batting .556, 5 of 9, 8 RBIs, and 4 home runs. That is a pretty impressive home run ratio. Strike one from Elkins. Oh, 2. Harding goes. Pretty good throw by Desiderio, but not in time on the wild pitch. Full count. And that's ball 4. And in steps Cal grad Jasmine Jackson. Her first action with the Smoke has come this week, where she is 4 for 6 with 5 RBIs, a homer, a double, and 2 runs. This is popped up. Gross will make the grab, 1 down. Here is Tessa Mala'ulu. Called strike. Mala'ulu hitting .333, 5 of 15, 3 RBIs, a triple and a double. Played most of her college ball at UCLA before finishing at Duke. Elkins buzzed the tower, 2-1. Out towards center on the run is Evans. She'll make the grab. 2 away. And here is Georgia Tech grad Reese Hunter. 1 for 9 on the year with a home run and 2 RBIs. That's interesting. It appears that the stats from last night have been factored in, even though technically that game's not finalized. So I don't know how that's interesting. I don't know why the website works like that. But first pitch to Hunter, misses up, 1-0. Three now. And they're loaded with another free pass here in the first inning. Third walk for Elkins. And it's a 9-hitter, Coco Woolley out of Texas A&M. Batting .300, 6 of 20 with 3 RBIs and 5 runs scored. On the ground towards short. Prangy will throw to second. That was the right move. And the fielder's choice retires the side. But 3 runs do come in for the Smoke, and we go to the bottom of the first. Breeze bats coming up for the first time on the other side. We go to the bottom of the first, and it's the first opportunity for the Breeze offense taking on Autumn Peace in the circle today for the Smoke. There's ball one to Chloe Evans. Here's the lineup for the Breeze. Evans, the center fielder, leads off with Ashley Treeweiler at first batting second. Kylie Gross, left field, is in the 3 spot with Jenna Lord, the DP, batting fourth. Julia Desideria, the catchers, in the 5 hole. Jersey Newteal, second base, bats sixth. Prengy, the shortstop, bats seventh. Brittany Purser, the third baseman, bats eighth. And Bailey Grossenbacher, the right fielder, is batting ninth against the Minnesota graduate, Autumn Peace. 2.94 ERA, 16 2/3 innings, 2-1 record. 11 hits, 7 runs all earned, 4 walks, and 18 strikeouts. Go over the Peace Scout in just a moment once the dock loads. 3-1. It's kind of based on the last available college film, but 62 to 65 mainly. 28% curve. You can work a backdoor curve as well. Change up, screwball. Lefties are going to see much more screw. Righties will see more curve and change. Does work a rise in there as well. So we'll see what the play is to the lefty Evans, who's batting .313, 5 of 16 with 5 RBIs, 3 home runs, and 3 runs scored. Payoff. Foul ball. Ground ball snared at first by Harding. 1 down. Defense for the visitors looks like this. Howe is in left, Goodnight in center, Jackson in right. Mala'ulu's over at third, Woolley at short, Jefferson at second, Harding at first, and Hunter is behind the plate. And here is Ashley Treeweiler. Finished up her career at Grand Canyon. Out in front of a change there.
Nice pitch. I love it.
3 of 14 is Treeweiler this summer with an RBI, a triple, and 2 runs. That's slapped and foul, 0-2. One and two. Slap to Woolley, it's short, and the throw to first is in time for out number 2. And in steps Kylie Gross, graduate from Toledo. 375 average, 6 of 16, 4 RBIs, 2 homers, a double, and 4 runs. Two and zero.
No one better.
Good hold, full count. In the air to left. Howe will trot in, make the grab, and it's a 1-2-3 frame, 4-piece. We've played 3-0 Smoke here at IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. Top of the order, due up for the Smoke, Jefferson, Goodnight, and Howe against Lynn Elkins. Something else is happening on campus off adjacent. I don't know if it's a football camp, baseball camp, or a game. Okay, a game. 1-0 to Jefferson, who singled and scored in the first. Driving around IMG to our parking lot, which is somehow equidistant from the entrance to the field where we are, you get to take in everything on campus here. Lots of construction, but also lots of performance buildings, separate sports areas. There is an academic center here at IMG. And these softball fields Jefferson reached for that. Grossenbacher makes the grab on the run. 1 down. Now Dallas Goodnight, who walked in the first, also came around to score on the Morgan Howe 3-run homer. Goodnight gets into it out to center and right at Evans. 2 down. I'll bring up Morgan Howe. 3-run homer in the first, so far the only scoring in the game. Wind has picked up slightly, kind of coming in left to right. Good spot on the changeup, 1-1. Mm, 2-1. Inside. Howe sends that in the air to left field, and that'll bounce right in front of the fence. 2-out double for Morgan Howe, who continues to rake in the extra bases here this weekend in Florida, and setting up Kaylee Harding, who singled in the first. One 0 on Harding. Steady dose of change from Elkins, but a 3-0 count. Well, if you see a cloud in the sky, let me know. I can't. The 3-1 outside. Ball 4. So first and second, 2 outs for Taylor Krapp, who walked in the first. Taylor's OBP entering this game was a robust 733. It's on base a lot. Oh, man. 2-0. And ball 4. So the bases are loaded with 2 outs, a double, and a pair of walks. And out comes Danielle Watson-Moore to have a word with Elkins. So they're juiced for Jasmine Jackson, who flew out to left in the first. Strike 1.
Bounce up.
0-2 from Elkins. Grounded to second. Bobbled briefly, but the flip to first will leave them loaded again. So 6 left on by the Smoke, but they've got a 3-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the second here at IMG Academy. Four, 5, 6 due up for the Breeze here in the bottom of the second. Lord Desiderio and Newteal. And ball one to Jenna Lord. 2 of 8 with 4 RBIs. Both hits have been for extra bases, home run and a triple for the American Athletic Conference Player of the Year a few seasons ago at Charlotte. And a strikeout for Peace as Lord swings and misses. First strikeout for the Minnesota Golden Gopher alum. And there's one down here in the second as the Florida graduate Julia Desiderio steps in. Started her career at South Carolina, transferred for her graduate year with Tim Walton. 4 for 11 with the Breeze with an RBI and a double. And that got her. Hit by pitch. Base runner for the Breeze here in the second. Here's the UMBC alum Jersey Newteal. That's popped up into foul ground, 0-1. Jersey, a former All-America East selection. 2 for 16 here this summer with 2 RBIs, a homer, and a double. Pulls back the bunt, 1-1. Jersey was coaching a game about an hour and a half ago. Her team did not win in extras. No shots at the Snowbirds. Out in front of a change, swing and a miss for out number 2. And up comes my dear friend Ashley Prangy, All SEC from Alabama. Prangy out to center field. Well struck. That's carrying. And Prangy has left the building. Little Bama U magic here in the bottom of the second, and it's 3-2 Smoke. That just kind of turned back the clock for me. That was fun. Good to see Prangy get a swing off like that, something elevated. That's her second home run so far this season for the Breeze. And it's low, ball 1 to Brittany Purser. I'm probably going to have to send Murph that clip. It's good to see. Good for Prangy. And that skips all the way back. 2-0 on Purser. Britt, Coach Britt. 1 for 8. Her government name is actually Coach Britt. 3 now. Purser sharply to short. Wooley's there, and that's how the inning ends. Breeze do get on the board, and Ashley Prangy takes it back to her Bama days with a 2-run homer out to center field, and it's 3-2 Smoke after 2 here at IMG Academy. Oh, 7, 8, 9 due up for the Smoke here in the third. Tessa Mala'ulu will start things. Reese Hunter waits on deck. Coco Woolley is waiting in the wings against Lena Elkins, still in the circle. But I will do my best to provide scoreboard updates from the Vibe game for interest's sake. Mala'ulu takes it for ball 1. In the bottom of the second, the Diamonds lead the Vibe 1-0. The 2-0. 3 now. Now the 3-0 pitch to Mala'ulu, low and in, and that's 4-pitch walk here to start off the third inning. And you know what they say about leadoff walks, Reagan? Never good. My analysis. So we'll see what the plan is for Reese Hunter, who walked back in the first inning. One and one. That is hit foul towards the Smoothie King truck. Outside, 2-2. Elkins started her career at Charlotte before transferring to UCF to wrap up, playing for Cindy Ball Malone. Just saw her in the Los Angeles Super Regional not that long ago. Although I say that was a little over a month ago. Hunter bloops that out to center, and that'll drop in front of Evans. Hold for Mala'ulu at second, but Reese Hunter has the single. Kind of one of those scenarios where Evans is playing so deep. That's probably normally just a regular old F8, but because of how far back everybody is, because of the power of the smoke, you're able to sneak in a few blue pits every now and then. Now you got Woolley, who hit into a fielder's choice in the first. Nice bunt, and Desiderio will watch it stay fair. So an infield single for Coco Woolley. And back to the top of the order with Jefferson. Jefferson's 1 for 2 with a single and a run and a fly out to right. Up and in, 1-1. Two. Full count. Well, nowhere to put Jefferson, so probably need to try and find the zone here somewhere. Ball 4, and that'll bring in a run. On the always crowd-pleasing RBI walk, station to station. And Mala'ulu scores 4-2 Smoke. Goodnight is next. Looks like, can't tell who's warming up in the pen. But process of elimination tells me it is McKenna Reed. I'm not sure I like the pterodactyl sounds coming from the baseball game. There's a first pitch ball to Goodnight. 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out. Over towards the shed and porta potty down the left field line. Hopefully no structural damage, otherwise that would be really tough. Good pitch by Elkins, 1-2. Now comes the tough part because the Smoke has been really good with 2 strikes in this game. On the ground to second. Newteal flips to second for 1, and that'll be it. That'll bring in a run, and it's 5-2 on the RBI fielder's choice. And now you got Howell. 3-run homer in the first, double in the second. Runner goes. Not even a look from Desiderio. So now second and third. Not sure. Makes a ton of sense. Not that 4 and 5 Harding and Krapp have been easier to get out. 3, 4, 5 have all reached 6 total times, but how's 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs? It's over to Newteal, and it's bobbled, and that'll be an E4. Another run scores, 6-2, with runners on the corners. Now Harding, single and a walk today. And it's foul, 0-2. Well, the pitch count for Elkins is ballooning. If I can work a cursor, that was pitch 83. 2-2 to Harding is sent sky high. Oh, lovely sound. 2-2 again. Full count. popped up on the right side. Grossenbacher soars in. Goodnight will soar home and score, and it's 7-2 on the sac fly. Gonna bring up Taylor Crabb. And that is crushed out to left and gone. 2-run homer makes it 9-2 Smoke here in the third. And that will probably portend the end of the night for Elkins. Looks like we will see a pitching change for the Breeze. Nope, maybe not. Psych. Sticking with Elkins. Bases clear, 2 outs for Jasmine Jackson, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. One on one. This is bloop to center, and that'll get down right in front of Evans. And just like we talked about a little bit earlier, with Evans playing so deep, so hard to get in there and make the grab. Now back to where the inning began, Tessa Mala'ulu, who walked and scored here in the third. Foul. Mala'ulu is 0 for 1 with a fly out and that walk. 2-2 is grounded and backhanded by Treeweiler, but she'll calmly step on the bag and wrap up a 6-run inning for the Smoke. A couple big swings, including the home run by Taylor Krapp, and we go to the home half 9-2. Breeze will look to respond when we come back. Nine 1-2 due up for the Breeze. Grossenbacher, Evans, and Treeweiler against Autumn Peace. Here's Bailey Grossenbacher, FIU graduate, takes strike one. Bailey batting .235, 4 of 17 with an RBI, a double, and 3 runs scored. That's checked over to first. Harding will win the race to the bag. 1 down. And back to the top of the order with Evans. Everybody's favorite social media follow, Chloe Evans. Just spent her last year as the video coordinator at Florida. Had a very interesting FaceTime with her one night during softball season. Got to talk about a lot of the latest softball news. You know, when you work in the SEC, you hear a lot of the things. When you work at 2 different schools and you hear a lot of the things, you can compare notes without ever actually sharing the things. It should be noted. Quickly 0-2. I believe some Aquanauts have rolled up. If you're watching, you don't know what that means. Check out the FGCL. That's where I've been since 8 a.m. That's up and away, 2-2. Not 8 a.m. That's excessive. 9 a.m. Evans skies that out to center. And now coming over is Howe. 2 down. Treeweiler lines that out to left, and that'll fall in front of Howe. And Ashley Treeweiler, the All-American, has a base hit. And here comes Kylie Gross, who flew out to left earlier. Did a lot of the hard work last night during all the delays as the liaison between IMG and the Breeze. She works here on staff for the softball program. Three and one. Jenna Lord waits on deck. She did strike out in the second, but it's one of the more recent graduates from college, probably a little warmer compared to some of the Breeze who have quite literally come out of retirement. See if this is a pitch that Gross can get after. It's grounded and a weird little hop, but the throw to first is in time, and that'll wrap up the third inning. One left on after a two-out single by Treeweiler, and we go to the fourth, 9-2, Smoke up. Coleman takes off and slides just under. A pretty good throw by Desiderio here in the 4th inning. Alex Coleman led off with a base hit. Now a 2-0 count on Woolley, who's 1 for 2. Nine runs on 9 hits, no errors, 7 left for the Smoke. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left for the Breeze. Elkins still in the circle. 2-0 is bunted foul, 2-1. So far for Elkins, 3 innings, 9 hits, 9 runs, 7 earned, 7 walks, and no strikeouts. Two one. Change up and away. 3-1. That's slapped through the 5-6 hole out to left. Coleman holds. Woolley heads to second. And that'll be a single advance. Second and third, nobody out for the top of the order. And it looks like that will be it for Elkins here in the 4th. We will see Taylor Pinnell, the recent graduate from A&M, coming to pitch. We'll tell you about her in just a moment. 9-2 Smoke, top 4. Janae Jefferson is up with runners on second and third. And nobody out here in the 4th. 9-2 Smoke, and the new pitcher is Taylor Pinnell. Recent graduate from A&M after transferring there from Missouri, where a couple years ago she led the NCAA in saves. Not quite a save situation here in the 4th, but trying to get through this scenario against the Texas Longhorn Jefferson. Jefferson is 1 for 2, single, flyout, and an RBI walk. She's had an at-bat in every inning so far. Two one. Curved a little too far. 3-1. That is grounded foul, full count. Payoff, got her. Strikeout for Pinnell. 1 down. here is Dallas Goodnight, who is 0 for 2 with a walk, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. Let's walk you through it. A walk and a run in the first, fly out to center in the second, an RBI fielder's choice, and a run in the third. And that gets by Purser out to left field, and that'll bring in 1. And now Woolley comes in, and it's 11-2. So an RBI single for Goodnight, and then Woolley scores on the throw.
Number 36 is going to become the OP. OPP. Yeah, you know me.
So Megan Piero has come in to play second. And here's Morgan Howe. He's had a good day today. Runner goes. Good throw by Desiderio again, and they got her.
Come on, man. Speed the game up. Come on, man. Play the game. Speed the game up. Come on.
Here we go, Mo.
Shit. Finish this one.
Yeah, Mo. Here we go. Yeah, Mo.
So 2-0 on Howe. 3-run homer, a double, and an RBI reach on error on her ledger today. Bases clear, 2 outs.
Yeah, Mo. Yeah, Mo.
And there's ball 4. So Howe draws the walk. And in steps Harding, who is 1 for 1. Single in the first, walk in the second, sac fly in the third. 11-2 Smoke here in the fourth. It's that changeup from Pinnell in their first strike, 0-1. Update from the Vibe game, bottom of the fourth. Diamonds up on the Vibe 5-1. Tyrena Jones with a solo home run. Nice. That's lined out to Grossenbacher and right. She'll make the grab. Side retired. A couple more runs come in here in the fourth. It's 11-2. A 9-run ball game as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Ball 1 to Megan Piero, who leads off, and now 2 balls and no strikes on the graduated South Florida Bull. Hitting for Jenna Lord in the 4th spot. It's Piero, Desiderio, and Newteal. Stepping away, 3-0. Three and 1. Piero hitting .316, 6 of 19 with an RBI, a triple and a run. So it should be noted that a lot of people can hear what other people say. The 3-1 is grounded and off of Harding. That'll be an E3. So, lead off aboard for the Breeze here in the 4th. Now you got Desiderio, who was hit by a pitch and scored in the 2nd. Fouled straight back, 0-1. Julia had a couple big-time hits this past year for the Florida Gators. Tied up their 2nd game against Georgia with a pinch hit bomb. Had the go-ahead hit against Florida State on the road. Actually, that was at home. Check that. That was in Gainesville. And she got hit again. Desiderio pulling the old Gator move. Getting hit. 2 on, nobody out. And here is Jersey Newteal, who struck out in the 2nd. That is popped up foul. I like that producer Reagan knows what I'm talking about. She's been in the SEC. She knows. She knows the words that travel.
She was my roommate too. My hero.
Couldn't hold up. 0-2. Well, I would say now would be a great time for a little sack bunt action with Prangy on deck, but that moment has passed. Newteal with a tank to center. Forget the sack bunt. How about a 3-run shot? And nobody listens to Gray anyway. 3-run homer, and it's 11-5. That is much too sweet for an 0-2 from Peace. And now you got Prangy, who's already hit a home run tonight. She'll take strike 1. 2-run homer in the 2nd for Ashley Prangy. Called strike on the off speed, 1-2. Prangy started her career at Ohio State before transferring to Alabama. Was solid her junior year, but as a senior became the focal point of the offense. Was being intentionally walked in the SEC tournament against Arkansas. And she's caught looking there. Good bounce back by Peace, 1 down. And now here is Coach Brittany Purser. Nobody on, 1 out. She grounded out on a 3-1 in the second.
She told me, I said, I just met you the other day, and I'm like, I met him the first day, and I said, I don't know. Well, and congratulations.
Purser fooled by the change, 1-1. Went back to it, brought it up, 1-2. Sun's starting to set here in Bradenton. I think we're going to have a pretty nice sunset, Reagan.
No rain.
One can hope. Okay, well, don't say the R word. 2-2 to Purser. Got her. Chase low and away. Back-to-back strikeouts for Peace, 2 down. And now Bailey Grossenbacher, who grounded out in the third. Ooh, ow. 1-1. One, two. Chopped foul. Bailey has worn many hats, Bailey Grossenbacher. We've seen her as a player in the FGCL. We've seen her as the, I believe, athletic trainer for a time, and then she was kind of on staff with the Vibe and now playing with the Breeze. One, two, called strike three. So Peace strikes out the side, but 3 runs come in on the Jersey New Teal 3-run homer. One of those runs is unearned, he said to producer Reagan. As we go to the 5th inning, it's 11-5 Smoke. .1-0 to Taylor Kraft as we start the 5th inning. It's 5-6-7 against Pinnell. Kraft, Jackson, and Mala'ulu set to face the lefty. Again, just wrapped up her playing days at Texas A&M, transferred there for her final year of eligibility. Covered her when she was at Missouri mainly, where she was mainly a reliever until her junior year, where she got more starts. I was on the call for the TV game, Missouri-Alabama game 2, when Pinnell got the ball in the circle. It's always been that curve change mix. It's been so effective. Change up, hit to Purser at third. Good throw. One down. All right, Coach Britt with a little play in the field. Now you got Jasmine Jackson, who's 1 for 3, fly out, ground out, and a single. One and one. Oh, dirty. 1 and 2. Goodness gracious. Pinnell is turning back the clock too. She struggled, quite frankly, with the breeze, but right now, locating that changeup, mixing it very well, and hiding it very well too. Okay. Hit by pitch. Kind of looked like the knee. Nope, I won't say anything. Jackson's on first. I think Reagan and I are kind of thinking the same thing, though. So one aboard for Mala'ulu, who has had a successful night, albeit without a hit. Fly out in the first, walk in a run in the third, and a ground out also in the third. This time the change is hit out to center, and it's off the glove of Evans. The ricochet goes to Gross, and a run will come in on an RBI double by Mala'ulu. It's a heck of an effort by Evans. But unfortunately, the effort led the ball to ricochet far enough away to allow a run to come in. That makes it 12-5. And Reese Hunter is back in. 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored after a single. Sun continues to set here at IMG Academy. That's out towards center. Evans backs up and makes the grab right in front of the fence. Advancement for Mala'ulu, 2 down. Now Coco Woolley, 2 for 3. Fielder's choice, single and a single, couple runs scored. Just gonna get up against the fencing, 0-1. Do believe these two know each other, Pinnell and Woolley. Woolley, A&M grad as well. That's back up the middle for a base hit. And it's 13-5. It should be noted, if you are new here, this is somewhat inexplicably not run rule territory. Run rule is 10 after 5. So not in run rule territory. The run rule inducing run is standing at the plate in Janae Jefferson, who hits it out to right. Woolley's going to go 3. Prangy takes the cut. They're on the corners. That was fast. Jefferson has another hit, and here's Dallas Goodnight, who's had a busy day. Walked and scored in the first, flew out in the second, RBI fielder's choice and a run in the third, RBI single in the fourth. Goodnight takes a low for ball 1. Would assume Jefferson goes at some point, but not yet. 2-0. Storm clouds are gathering in the distance. That's fun. It's fouled away at 2-1. It's not in your camera shot. It's right behind the camera. Little low. 3-1. This is in the air to left. Gross will make the grab, colliding with the fence to end the inning. 2 runs in for the Smoke, but that's all. And we go to the home half of the 5th here at IMG Academy. Bottom of the 5th, Evans, Treeweiler, and Gross due up against Autumn Peace. So far today, Peace 4 innings, 3 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, no walks, 5 Ks, 72 pitches, 45 strikes. Again, a reminder that we are not in run rule territory, even though it's an 8-run margin. That one's low on Evans. 1-0. Chloe's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. Yes, the run rule in the PSL is 10 after 5, which is different from most everywhere else, actually all other places. And just misses low and away, 2-1. Evans turns that towards the Storm Clouds, 2-2. That's a cue ball over to third, and the throw to first won't be in time. Crazy spin for Mala'ulu, and Chloe Evans is aboard with the infield single, which brings up Ashley Treeweiler. 1 for 2, ground out, and a single today. She and now Evans have the 2 non-home run hits for the Breeze in this game.
Stay
1-0.
still.
2-0. Up and in, 3-0. Ashley Treeweiler, another one who is coaching a team of college athletes earlier today, helping to grow the game in that capacity, and now growing the base runner total here in the 5th inning. 4-pitch walk brings up Kylie Gross. A fascinating situation we're in. The storm clouds are getting closer. However, the lightning has moved away. It's now 15 miles away, as opposed to the 14 it was minutes ago. Here comes Gross, 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. That's right of an ease, called strike. Ooh, reached on the changeup, 0-2. Reached, off time, all the things. And again. That's the right pitch call to go back to it. 1 down. And now Megan Piero, who reached on an error and scored in the 4th. Strike 1. Well, seems like whenever Peace gets in a pinch, we are seeing that change up a lot more. Which, again, her senior year at Minnesota, she was throwing that changeup 25% of the time, so that was her second most used pitch. That's foul back, 1-2. So now you got to think, all right. Changeup was big catalyst in the 3 strikeouts in the bottom of the 4th. You just got a foul on one of the hard stuff. If I'm Piero, I'm looking changeup. Viewers, there is no tornado. This is skied and heading into the bullpen. In the dirt, everybody holds, 2-2. Ooh, a plane is flying overhead into the storm cloud. Have fun, passengers. Oh, well, he's avoiding it. You know what? That's good piloting. I will never tell the Oklahoma City 2024 plane ride story. Never. Full count. Ball 4. Base is loaded. 1 out. And here is Julia Desiderio, who's been a magnet for hit by pitches today. She's been hit twice and scored twice. And now the wind is picked up, blowing towards us, which is never good. Right now it looks, we'll see. We might have a little alcove dugout around us, but TBD. First pitch to Desiderio is high. No. Scorebook being thrown askew by the wind. Hard in right to left. That's the wind direction right now. 2-0. Waiting on deck, you've got the home run hitter Newteal, and in the hole, the home run hitter Prangy. So options and opportunities for the Breeze, and a 2-0 count for Desiderio. Oh boy, just missed. 2-1. Evans on third, Treeweiler on second, Piero on first. Producer Reagan on her feet, swaying as if the Breeze were doing the moving. Called strike, 2-2. Called strike 3. Froze Desiderio. Second strikeout of the inning for Peace. 2 down. Now another duel with Jersey Newteal. Split decision so far. Newteal struck out in the second, 3-run homer in the fourth. And it is like straight change right now. I think that's 3 out of the last 4 pitches have been changeups. Do I dare suggest sit change? We 0-1. Well, oh, that gets all the way back, and Evans will slide in safely. So a run swiped for the Breeze here in the 6th, I beg your pardon, in the 5th, on the wild pitch. Everybody else moves up, 1-1. Change up again. 1-2. Throw it again. That's that'd be my recommendation. It has been by far the most effective pitch of the last inning and a half. Did, and it was fouled. 1-2. And now, as I put on my pitching coach hat, you pull out the Skyscraper Rise Ball. Try and get a chase underneath. If she holds, great. Then you can bring the changeup back on the 2-2. Built by Lance. Shout out to Lance McMahon. Okay, went down, 2-2. That's still definitely a setup pitch, so I would think we're going to see change again here from Peace. Second and third, 2 outs, 7-run game. Newteal lifts that out towards center. Good night's there. Inning over. 1 run does indeed come in, and it's back to a 7-run ball game. Paradigm G Academy after 5. All right, the sun is getting close to sinking over the horizon off to our left here at IMG Academy. It's 13-6 Smoke over the Breeze. The Breeze has hung tough